So that's an overview. That's the start. How you can start. And these are simple steps for students doing exams. At least I have well illustrated it for you to understand it very well. Hello everyone, it's Ben. I'm going to take you how you can create an account with us and start making service orders online. Can be products, can be services, can be lessons, among others. This website www.scsinternational.org, or you can just sign in Senior Computer Services International.org. Then you click on the site. Already here, you just click enter. All these, they are going to take you to the same platform. Then you use what you want. So you come here to register or login. So when I come to register, here you can order for any course you want. You can order for products here. You can order for services. Any service you need, you can order it here. Thank you for your time. If you have an account already, to start ordering, you just click login and then insert in your details, username and then the password, and then you log in, or just log in with the Google. Then things will be okay. Thank you for your time and have a nice time. Hello everyone, this is Nyas Benedict and I'm going to take you through Microsoft Word. So this course is basically designed for the people that are attending computer applications. Those people, the accountants, they also need it. Those ones that are in computer science, computer applications, information technology specialists. So those people that are handling IT, this course is so important to you, and it's better you have it. So what is Microsoft Word? Microsoft Word is just a word processing application that is developed by Microsoft. So this office, we have so many Word applications, but basically Microsoft Word is developed by Microsoft, and it's used to create, edit, format, save, and print documents such as letters, reports, resumes, assignments, and any other official document you can talk of. Microsoft Word is part of Microsoft Suite and is one of the most widely computer applications in offices, schools, and business. That's why I say that it's used by secretaries, all those people that are in the field of IT. We find that they need this Microsoft Office. So Microsoft Office, basically Word, is so good in office work delivery. So with Microsoft Word, users can type text, can change fonts, even sizes. They can apply formatting such as bold, italics, alignments, spacing, and even add elements like tables, images, headers, footers, page numbers, and even charts, and so many things. The only challenge that people get to know little and then they don't expand their mind. That's why I find them suffering with some entities. So Microsoft Word also is used to add elements in your Word. You can easily add elements to your words like tables, images, headers, footers, page numbers, and so many others you can talk for. So this software also provides tools for spell checkings, grammar checkings, even document review to help you produce a professional and error-free document. So Microsoft Word supports saving documents and different file formats like docs, PDF, RTF, among others, that allow easy sharing and collaboration. Take it from me that this application is user friendly and even suitable for beginners and even those ones who are adverse. So that program looks like this. It looks like this. So it's having different features, so many features. It's giving you so many features, as we shall see as the course moves on. So Microsoft Word is an essential tool for improving productivity and efficiency in document preparations. So those people in secondary, primary, this is so good and so important to you. So let's begin. So Microsoft Word, basically we're going to base on 2010 and even 2013. We are going to see what is Word, about extensions. We are going to see Microsoft Word as part of what you shall see, how to start it. We shall see home tabs, the clipboard, fonts, paragraph, styles, editing, and this one will have even practical assessments as we see them. So we have even insert toolbars, like how to insert different toolbars. That's table name, pages, tables, illustrations, links, headers, footers, text and symbols, among others. We shall see different page layout toolbars, page setup, page background, paragraph and arrange, among others. We shall also go into mailings, where we shall see mail merge, how to start mail merge, write and insert fields, even shortcut keys. So there are so many things we are going to see under this course that we are attending. So what is Microsoft Word? When you see MS Word, it means Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word 2007, 2010, 2013 and so many others, I have introduced it before that it's part of a bigger project. So this one helps you to produce professional looking documents by providing a comprehensive set of tools for creating and formatting your document in a new interface. People could just write, but now you can just use your computer. Reach, review, commenting, comparison capabilities. These ones which they help you quickly gather and manage feedback from colleagues. That is Microsoft Word. It's also a tool that used for advanced data integrations, which ensures that documents stay connected to important sources of business information. Let's talk about extensions. When you say extensions, I mean the meaning of extension. This is simply what identifies or is a trademark of an application. There are so many types of extensions in particular applications, which are found in computing world or in a computer. So if you have so many files in one folder and all these files are different types of application, in that case you can easily identify the application by identifying their application. Like if you see docs, it means that is a Microsoft Word extension. Microsoft Word is part of Microsoft Office family software with the following under that family: Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Access, Microsoft PowerPoint, among others. In advanced application, even you find there Teams and so many others. How can we start application that Microsoft Word? How can we start it? You can easily use these steps. Click on your start bar, go to all programs, Microsoft Office, then you choose what you want. This is the start button. You can just even type here Microsoft Word. You can see that it is here, and you click it, it will open. Sorry, Microsoft Word. It has come here, then you come here and you open it. Then it will open, and then you start browsing or doing what you want to do with it at that particular moment. So that's an overview. That's the start. How you can start. And these are simple steps for students doing exams. At least I have well illustrated it for you to understand it very well. So let's talk about home bars. Home bars or a home bar or a home toolbar is the first toolbar of Microsoft Word. This is the toolbar that is always displayed on top of Microsoft Word of your screen. And most of the time it looks like this. I'm trying to show you the Microsoft 7, and even I show you practically the advanced one. So this is the toolbar for advanced applications. Because I can't install two Office application on the same computer, that's why I'm trying to use the other illustration with this one, because if I install the two, they will challenge and then they will affect the performance of the computer. So it's always recommended to have only one. So students and followers, we have a clipboard. This is the clipboard. It's having its particular features, as you shall see: font, paragraph, style, and even editing. So it's having different parts. Let's talk about a clipboard. A clipboard is where very simple options are found, like cut, copy, paste, among others. And you can see them in the photo, and under this they are hidden here. So this is the clipboard. You can see cut, copy. If I type something and then I select it, you can see that they are now showing. It's a clipboard, and basically those are the main features that we shall find in a clipboard. Font. Under the area of font, we shall find font size, font name. I'm trying even to give you shortcuts. For cut is Ctrl X, for copy is Ctrl C, for paste is Ctrl V. When I copy from a certain page and then I paste to another page, that means pasting and pressing, or I'm putting that work I have copied on the other end to another end. So font, if I want to change font, I will press Ctrl Shift F. Ctrl Shift F to change the font fence. And here the font, you can see I can change any font I want manually or using formulas. We have font size. Font size I want to increase the size of the words, you can easily also change it under Control Shift and P. But here even I can also change it here. The more, if like the 40 is not there, like I need 25, it's between 26 and 28, I come here and then I just type 25, then I press enter, then it will change accordingly. We have what we call grow 40, that is increasing 40, grow 40. You can grow 40 is increasing the 40. It's also the same here. So don't fail to subscribe to the channel for even those interested to learn more. If you can pay for courses, you can easily sign up for our online learning platform, and the link is within the bio. Do the two, subscribe to the channel, even join the learning platform. If a lesson is not posted on a channel, then it will be posted on the platform. So think 40, grow 40 is increasing. If I press Control and greater than sign or less than sign, I can either grow or lower. And this is like I can grow or lower. You can see. But additionally, I can also just come here and then I just under the drop down, and then I just move the cursor where I want. So clear formatting, you are able to format what you want. Under here you can format clearly, and so is the bold, italics, underline, and then strike through. Even bold is Control B, italic is Control I, underline is Control U, strike through is Control plus equal sign. And practically is this one. If I want to underline, I can just click here. It's now underlined. Let me write here girl. It's underlined. I can select and then I decided to pick 2 lines. I just click here on a drop down and then I pick those 2 lines that I want. So I can bold or unbold. Here it's bold, here it's not bold. Here is italic, here is not italic. Strike through is here. Making a line through is strike through. So I'm trying to show you the notes for those that can note down the notes. You can do in your free time. You can put down the notes and then you'll be able to do the review in your time. So we have subscript and then superscript. Subscript, I can just press Control and equals. Meaning, if I can decide to subscribe I have my D. So then I have my dog here. Then I have my girl here. So I can select this girl and then I click here. It has gone down. It has gone down. I can say 2 squared. So these 2, I will click here. It's 2 squared. So it's done using subscript or superscript, depending on your interest. Changing cases, lower cases to uppercase. You can also additionally do it here. Let me write girl. I can come here and then I change lowercase. I can say lower, I can say capitalize each. So depending on what I need. This is growing, this is dimming. So I can also highlight that text in the same area, even if font colors. This is highlighting. I have highlighted it. Always change the color. Now the color is changed. So I can do that in any way I wish, depending on certain circumstances. So we have, that's the diagram, illustrating different aspects. And these ones, you can use all the operation these here in your practical assessments. And here is your practical assessment, exercise 1. You have written your biodata. Here is your assignment. So apply this. Apply this. Write it somewhere, and then you apply it. Apply all those features in this work. Then after you submit your work at seniorcomputerservices@gmail.com. Submit your work here. Let me write for you the email. So submit your work there. That's our official email that we do use to receive those assignments. Then after we shall give feedback to you about how you have done your work, and then when you have evaluated your work. Additionally, you can visit our site www.scsinternational.org. You'll find these lessons there. Even this lesson is there, is a free course at no cost. Under question and answer, you submit you upload your answers. Then it will be reviewed. So let's talk about paragraph. Paragraphing. When we say paragraph, what comes into your mind? Paragraphing. Or in a paragraph clipboard. In a paragraph clip, that we shall find formats with bullets and even things like bullets, numbering, multi-level list, increase, shorting, show and hide, align text from left, right, center, among other, justifying, line spacing, shading and borders. As it is shown in this photo, or as you are seeing it in the photo below. So this is word 7. You can find this. This is bullets, numbers, multi-list, increasing in date, decreasing date, shorting, show or hide, borders, shading, line spacing, justifying, align from the right, align from the left, and align the text from the right or left. So those things are here. This is the space. This is center lining. This is aligning from the left. This is aligning from the right. This is justifying. This is line spacing options. Here are bullets. If I want bullets. If I want numbering, here are the numbering. Different numbering. So as this one, it is it is the same things in these app devices. Even multi-level listing is here. So it depends on your interest and what do you want to use, like what do you want to do with that particular assignment. Then it will give you go ahead, or it will give you a way forward. So I want you to use all these options in this practical assignment. This is the practical assignment. I have given you a simple task. It's like a resume. I want you to type it somewhere and then you do some practice. You do some practice and then you apply the bullets, numbering, multi-level, you center line certain work. As you are seeing, you do it. Type it somewhere, then you do it. Leave alone this. This is the footer that can this work from here. Then you after here you add on here, and then you move here. And then you add on. Then up to here. Then do these practicals. Then you send them on our email, and then you don't forget to subscribe to the channel for follow-up, and then you subscribe to the lesson to the platform. Here is the email. Let me repeat it again for you. That's the email. This is the online learning platform. If you want individual lessons, and this is email where you insert your work, where you send your assignments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then signing up for lessons. I have removed underlinings. Let me even decrease the font. I've tried to decrease. I've decreased the font. So let's talk about styles and editing. Styling and editing. These are styling options. You can change formats with like a normal, no spacing, depending on what you want. And they are here. I can come here and I say, let me put this style, any style you want. So it depends on you, on what you want. And even the diagram is shown. Every style is having its color. They're having different colors. So let's talk about editing. Editing options are many options found in your Word to edit our text matters, like as find, replace, selecting, and they are here. Selecting matters, menus, and that kind. So find, you can just click on your keyboard, Control F. Then Control F will take you to find the text. They will type that text you want, and then you say search. Then that text, it will find what you want. Then it will be found, and then you are able to make a changes on how you want and how you want it. You have replace. You put a certain word and then you put what you want it to, the word you want to replace that particular word you have selected. Then select You want an object to be highlighted, then you use that option, select. And those options are here: find, replace, select, under editing tab. So these are what the offices they go on changing depending at least but those features they stay available. I want you to use those practical options here in this assignment I have given you. Assignment exercise number 3. So why do I give you assignments? So that you can be busy, so that you are keep you engaged as we shall move on more deep in practical wise. So you apply those here. So let's talk about insert toolbars. Insert toolbar is the second toolbar of Microsoft Word, and this tool is always displayed after the home top bar or the toolbar of Microsoft screen, as it's shown here. We have home, we have insert, page layout, references, mailing, and so many others as shown here. This is home, insert, design, layout, references, mailing, review, view, help. In advanced there is that, even there is file in some as advanced applications. But what does each of it do? What does each of it do? So pages, down we have pages under insert. Let's begin with, because the other one we have been in home, or the other first ones have been in the home tab. Now we have gone in insert tab. Under insert tab there is pages, tables, illustrations, links, header and footer, text and symbols, which is here. When I come to I have pages, tables, illustrations. Now here they have had adds in for advanced ones. There is also media. There is a link, comments, footer and header, text, symbol. Even there is more in it, depending on a particular office package you are using. So pages is an option used for page settings, making a cover page, a black page, even page breaks. If I want to break a page cover, insert a fully formatted page cover. You fill in with titles, authors, date, and even other information. And here is the page cover. You can come here and then you choose the page cover you want. So you can just edit here. You can just edit what you want. It's already customized for you. Just edit. There are so many kinds of page covers depending on your choice. So many page covers depending on your choice. So you can choose and then change in any way you wish. Then you have what you call a black page. A black page, we insert a black page at the position of the cursor. For this example, if the cursor is here, I can just come here and then I insert a black page. So this page is empty, nothing is there. It's empty. Then even page break, I want to break page. I want to make a page to have 2. I will come here and then I click here, page break. I have made it 2. Like I'm on a wait time and then I say now, let me go to another page, make another page. That's page break. Here is page break. You can just press Ctrl and enter. Additionally, it also breaks the page. So those are the options in pages under insert tab. So after knowing that, Let's talk about tables. Here we use it to insert tables, just only that. To insert, I can just insert, draw, or like here you can even add a spreadsheet. You can see that I have added a spreadsheet. In my office, there is also a spreadsheet. Understand? So they are basically here tables, to how to draw tables, insert. I can just insert or draw, depending on what I do, what I need, and then what I want to do at a particular time. So I want you to use this in our assignment here, the exercise 4. This is the 4th exercise. This is the 4th exercise. Use this curriculum vitae. Use this. You use the other one into this. What you have said, you apply them in this exercise. You can copy down this exercise and then you do it in your free time. Here, define projects that you can review. So this you apply it. So let's talk about illustrations. Here are illustrations. Here we can insert pictures, shapes, smart charts, screenshots, and others. So basically here we find shapes and images. Find shapes and images. That's the area of illustrations, as that I have shown it in your picture here or in your photo or illustration. This option of illustration is so much useful option in Word, because this is where you can import external pictures, clip art, shapes, and so many others. So people talk about different clip art, but do you know what we call a clip art? A clip art, we insert a clip art into a document, including drawing, movies, sounds, and stock photography to illustrate specific concepts. So we use clip art to illustrate a certain specific component, and here it can be a clip art, like a clip art. I have shown in a picture here. Like here we don't have clip arts, but in advanced applications there, in form application like Office Word, it is there. But here we can use a screenshot as a clip art, can use a picture as a clip art, or we can use a smart art. These are smart arts or charts. So you can use this area of illustration. Is just to show you. So you can use it if you are showing something. So use these different, insert ready-made shapes, rectangles, and what have you. Just create a black page and then insert them. Then we shall know that now you have understood my lesson so well. Let's talk about smart art. I have shown you smart art before. It's art graphics to visually communicate information. Smart art graphics range from graphical list and process diagram to more complex graphics such as Vienna diagrams and organizational charts, like this. So I want you to use those smart art objects in the practical. Get somewhere, then you apply them just practically, as just to practice, because we are still under the introduction part. So you can use this is the practical assessment. You can apply them. This is the practical. You can apply as they are being applied here, just like here they are applied. Can you also apply them? So let's talk about charts. And insert a chart to illustrate or compare data by a bar, pie, line, area, or surface. So these are some of the available types of graphs. Here you can define any graph you want depending on a version of that or application of yours. Yeah, you can easily insert that one. So link is often very useful for external files with a hyperlink, bookmarks, or cross reference. To insert a hyperlink, you just press Ctrl K. Ctrl K helps us to create a web page, a picture, an email address, or a program like this one. It's how to make an hyperlink. You can use or you can. These are links. I can insert here, then I put a link. I link any document I want, or I put a bookmark or cross reference. All those are links, and they are very useful in our Word or Office Word. So let's talk about bookmark. Create a bookmark to assign a name to a specific point in a document. You can make hyperlinks to jump directly to a bookmark location. A hyperlink can, because the hyperlink, it links an external source. So if you put a hyperlink, it can easily jump to a bookmark. This is a bookmark. You get? So to put a bookmark, you just come here. Because I'm giving you this one, but when we go into practical phase, you are able to determine where we find certain work or certain document. So cross reference refers to items such as headings, figures, and tables. By inserting a cross reference is automatically updated if a content is moved to another location, as you can see. This is cross reference. We use this feature for that sector. So you can do practical. This is like a practical I have tried to organize for you. This is a practical work I have tried to organize for you. But additionally, also do it. Also do something. So this is a practical work in that sector. It's a practical work in that sector. But you also go and do something. Don't just look at me and then you don't fail to apply. Let's talk about headers and footer. The header and the footer options are useful in page formatting, like a search page number, author names, and the other titles. You can edit a footer or a header anytime you want. The content in a header appears on the top of a printed work, like here. When you come here to header, and then you say, let me insert this header, or let me customize. So here it will appear. Even if you just come and double click, you can easily insert your header. I can come here and then I double click the header. It can also work. But additionally, when you come here, insert, then header, you can here add the header. You can put here footer. or page numbering. You can use any format you want. Any format you want. That is page numbering, as I have tried to illustrate for those that are using Microsoft Office 7 or Word 7. Page numbers I have shown you already, and this is the practical part of it. You apply this with practical, don't just sit there. Again, you apply with practical. So let's talk about text and symbols. Text and symbols. Here, text is here. Text is here, and then symbol is here. So text box, insert perform the text box. Quick part, insert reasonable pieces of content. This is the text box. When I click, I can do whatever I want. I can even send it back. This is text box. This is quick parts. Just quick part, as you can see. While the art is here, it changes on a specific. Drop cap is here. It changes on what you want to show, or the audience. So So you can apply this in every aspect you want. Text box, quick part, word art, as I have drop cap, equation, symbols. Here the equation. You can use different equation, especially in mathematics. People in mathematics, you know this very well. Here, that's where we have the equations. You can customize any equation that you want. And here are the symbols. Different symbols when you can click and then you get more. Like you are doing something, then you need the symbols. That's where you find them. And we shall see them as time or as the course moves on. So here is the basic example for those that are using Microsoft Office Word 7. Is here. You can apply in the practical assessment. Here is an example. So format tools, let's talk about format tools. There are so many others, as we shall see, but just basically today I'm just pinpointing, or I'm just pointing out some few that I'm seeing they are important for us to know. Because others we can easily understand with time, but at least we have some that are so important for us to get to know them. And this organized work is on our platform. You can sign up www.scsinternational.org. Go and to your browser and then don't on your browser, and then you do access them, then you will get them. So here is the screen. Here is the screen for those that are using Microsoft Word 7. The format toolbar is diagram editing toolbar. Basically it's this display like this. Here you find text box style, show effect, and 3D effects. Here you can arrange. So like you can find that here I'm failing to have it format, but in the Word 7 they are there. So the format toolbars, text and style. So as you can see them here, they are so important. They are so important and very useful too in Microsoft Word. Like draw a text box, and here basically when you do something, then some they can be brought, because in this advanced application there are so many things that are known, that are hidden, but they are found there. Text direction, shape refill. If you have format, then it comes here. Shape outline, change shape, and so many. Here is an example. Here's an example. You can review and then you handle in your So let's talk about shadow effects and 3D. Shadow effects and 3D, these are options very variable. In the format toolbar, we can make a diagram with shadow effects and 3D effects. As for shadow effects, add a shadow to a shape, things that kind. So, and here is an example. Here's an example. You can review in your time, and then you see what is there. So arrange and size management. The arrange and size management option are so useful in the toolbar. We can arrange our diagrams as they are shown here. Can arrange, and then these options are so important. And then they, as I've shown you in the diagram, as I have shown you in the diagram. Though we may fail to get them here, but as I told you, here in 7 they are available. They are highly available. So you, in your practical assessments, do sit and then you try to arrange them. So let's talk about page layout tools. Page layout. Like here is a page layout here. So most of the time the other ones are found here in design that I was talking about. But let's talk about page layout. Here's page layout. Here, these are margins. You set your margins. Here you set your orientation, the size, columns, breaks, and others. So the indent, spacing, you can find them in page layout also. So the page layout tool is the third-party tool in Microsoft Word. This tool is nearly the page alignment. Always display on the top of Microsoft Word screens. And basically the time we usually saw them with the margin, themes, page setup, and others. So page setup, the page setup clipboards are used for page alignments like margins, orientation, size, columns with breaks, and many more. Margins, let's talk about margins. Select the margin size for the entire document. How do you want your document to be arranged? How do you want? So the page setup. Page setup, basically margins, orientation, size, and columns. The margins, these ones, they determine the size of the entire document or the current section. So want to determine the size. So you come here and then you determine the margins you want. Here. That's why you determine the margins you want. So orientation, do you want portrait? Do you want landscape? So these ones are determining orientations. The size you choose, like this is the orientation. The page changes depending on the orientation. Then the size, which type of document are you making? Basically they are here. Even you can click more and then you get more. And then you can customize the paper size you want. Then columns, you can split into columns. You have your work, then I select, I can sprint into the columns I need, depending on your choice. So you do that depending on your choice. What do you need? Thing that kind. So let's talk about backgrounds, page backgrounds. And here they are found in design. Page background. So page background, they are very useful in designs, whereby we can add watermark, page color, even page border. Like here, I can come here and then I say, let me custom the watermark. I can put a picture, can put a text, and I say senior computer. Then I apply that watermark. It has appeared inside the watermark. I can choose the color and then I give it the color depending on my choice. Or I can give it borders. I can choose which type of border. Can I make it a shadow? Then even I can give it a color. Even I can give it strength. Then I insert. Or addition, I can come and then I say apply to first page only, depending on my choice. So that one is determined by there. As I have as it is shown, you sign up for learning this workers there on the portal. You can review anytime you want. It's available. So use a practical do a practical assignment for this layout. For me, I have done this and then it is shared with you. But for you, go and also you apply in your own way. Go and apply in your own way. So mailings or mailing toolbars. This one, they are common with mail merge. Use mail merge when you want to create a set of documents such as formal letter that's set to many customers or sheet to address level. Each letter or label has the same kind of information, yet the content is unique. For example, in letters, your customers, each letter can be personalized to address each customer. Like I can create a letter and then I send it to different customers using mail merge. So I come here to create, I start merge, I write what I want, I preview results, and then I continue. Because this basically that this one is dealing with the letters, so that means I create a letter here, as we shall see. Then I can come here and then I start merge. I select those letters, I replace. I insert the table, I replace the features which are there, and then we do proceed. We shall see it practically when time goes on, as time goes on. So additionally, So that's much. We have write and inserts. You can add the column heading to data, main document, to any field. So that's very common. You shall see it basically as time goes on. So these are the list of shortcuts mainly common in practicals. If I want to maximize my office, I press Alt and F10. Alt and F10, and it's here. Alt and F10. If I want to window previously, I press Alt Shift F6. If I want to restore a window, I press Alt and F5. If I want to bold certain work, I press Control plus B, Control minus B. If I want to break column, it will Shift and then minus Enter. If I want to break page, Control plus Enter. This is not minus, it's plus. Here it is miswritten, but it's plus. It is this one. It's this. This one is miswritten. Just typing error. If I want case, uppercase, lowercase, I use this. Close Control F4, or I can close Control W. If that particular application closes. If I want to copy, I Control C. If I want to format, it will be Control Shift C. If I want to cut, Control X. Decrease font, Shift, it is here. To decrease, so dialog box, Control Tab. Exit applications, Alt F4. Free display code is Shift and F9. Find is find Control F is find. Control and F. Then it brings find, and then you type what you want. Font is Control D. You ignore this. It's typing error, but the issue is this. If I find, I will use Control and F. Remove this. Font Control D, or I press Control Shift F. Font grow, it will be Control. It will be this. Grow. It will be Control plus. Plus that bracket or the other bracket. Control new bracket, new bracket document will be Control N. Go back, it will be Control Alt Z or Shift F. Go to, it will be Control G. So there are so many applications. Sign up for learning this, and then you go to free courses. You'll find so many these shortcuts, so many, even more than here. This document, this exact document, it's highly uploaded on a photo on the portal. Thank you so much. We meet again in the next lesson. God bless. Yes, hello everyone there, and I welcome you to our second lesson in Microsoft Office. And it's Ben that is taking you through this course here at Senior Computer Services International. So in this today's lesson, I want to see how we can process a text document using Microsoft Word. How can we process? And in this case, this is 2019. So we have our text here. This is our text that we are going to apply some features. We have, you should know in this area, you should know how to type. In typing, you use two hands, so you should know how to type. So I have typed this document. In our previous lessons, like attachments or engagements, I showed you how we can do type. And then I introduced you to Microsoft Office, and then I showed you different aspects and some features that you need to know in Microsoft Office. And here is a full introduction on the introduction part, and this is our second lesson, and it's an exercise 1. So I want under this office, I want us to save the document in the folder which you have created on the desktop, and it will be saved as exercise 1. So you come to file here and you come to save as. Then you click here browse. So such features are so common in 2013 and higher versions. So I will come to my desktop and then I create a folder. And then I name it exercise 1. Creating a folder is very simple. I just come here and then in new, then that's folder. So here, so I have opened the folder and then I want to save I want to save that worker in that folder. That worker is saved as Sharifa. So I have saved it as Sharifa. So I want to push this document down so that we can be able to add a title. I remove my cursor and then I put it here. Then I press enter on my keyboard. When I press enter on my keyboard, then I will be able then to put a folder. So because when I press enter, it moves to the second line. So I can use upper arrow to move, or I can just use my cursor and then I move it. So let me give it a title as the publication that has transformed. Let me put in caps lock. The publication that has transformed. So I can select it and then I center line, because to make it more formal, it's better we center. So we have 2 paragraphs. We have this first paragraph and then this second paragraph. Let's make this first paragraph. Let's give it font size 15. I'll come here under font size, then 15 is not here. So as I told you before, if it's not there, then I'll just put it there. Then I click enter on my keyboard. Now it's there. So we have item on the second paragraph. We have some items. I want to change them and then I put them in uppercase. So these are the list items. I come here, I showed you before to change cases, then we put them in upper cases. So if we put them in upper cases, then we shall be able, let's see, proceed, and then we apply a yellow highlight color to the words telecenter times where they appear in the text. So wherever telecenter times appear, that's where we are going to apply. So I'll come and I click find. Then I come here and then I write tele center times. So we have here also, let me remove this. Let me expand it. So they are here. I'll come and select here the first one. Then I come to highlight. They told me I highlight which color. Let me highlight yellow. So it's here. I come again here. So this is highlighting. So I have highlighted. So I have used now two features, highlighting, and then I have also used the find feature under editing. Then let me format the heading to double underline. Let me bold, and then I change its font size to 16. Even I give it Microsoft Serif font. So I will select the heading. Let me double underline. I will come here under underline. I click the drop down, then I double it. Then I bold it. Then I give it font size 16. 16 is there. Then I said, let me also choose the font to Microsoft Serif. So I will come here, then I look for, I can just write Microsoft, then I press enter. This is the font. I have sent the font. So heading is I have applied the heading. So let's also try to apply numbering in these list items. Let's apply numbering in these list items before this one that we press in uppercase. So I will select them. After selecting, I say this is number, then I apply number. So I have applied numbering. So now this formatted work, let me save it as exercise 1 formatted. I'll come here and I click save as. Then I choose our folder, the folder we have been using. Then I rename it exercise 1 formatted. So I have saved my work. Thank you for your time. And before is that the same tools can be activated by clicking the drop down arrows on the extreme end side from the top of the home ribbon. All those things can be activated that you have handled. So thanks for your time, and then I appreciate your time in pursuing this course. Let's meet again in the next lesson. Stay blessed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back to continue with our assignment or our course, that is Microsoft Office. And let's move into exercise 2. So under exercise 2, I want us to use the other worker we saved. Remember, we saved our exercise as exercise 1 formatted in a folder that we created in our previous session. So I want you to copy. Let us copy paragraph 1 and paste it below. So this is paragraph 1. I have copied. Now I'm going to paste it below. I'm going to paste it below. It is pasted below. So after pasting it below, I'm going to save it as exercise 2 in the same folder. So let me change the name as exercise 2. It is saved. Here it has changed the name to exercise 2. But even the other one, it is still there. The other first assignment, it's still there. So under this, I'm going to change the font color, font face, and font size of the 3 paragraphs. This first paragraph, this is the first paragraph, the second one, and the third one. I'm going to change the font color. The font color, let me give it that one. Let me put the font size to Arial. Let me put the size to 13. Now it's equal. Then after, let me change paragraph 2 to red. There I have changed it to red. Then let me give it font size agent, the font as agent FB. And the size, let me give it 15. So after, let me give paragraph 3 green color. Let me give it green color. So you can do whatever you want. Let me give it another font. Let me give it Calibri. Let me give it Calibri plain. And then I change the size to 14. Change the size to 14. I have changed it to 14. So you can see that we can apply whatever we want in appropriate way, any way we want. Then let me change line spacing of paragraph 2 to 1.5 lines. Line spacing, this paragraph 2, this is the line spacing. Let me give it line spacing, I give it what, 1.5 lines, 1.5 lines. Here are lines, 1.5 lines. Then I click OK. So let me increase indentation of paragraph 3 to 0.5 left. Paragraph 3. Indentation. Indentation. Let me increase it a little, and then let me indentation here. Let me give it 1.5 lines from the left. Indentation 1 point. 1 point line. Give it 1.5 lines. Let me give it 0.145. Then let me go to paragraph margin. Margin, let me be left. So let me do that. So what do I mean here? That we can do everything in our word as long as we proceed. change line spacing. You can apply bold. You can do everything. Let me line the title from the, because it is line in the left. Let me line it from the left. Let me save my work as exercise 2 formatted. Let me save it, the same folder, exercise 2 formatted. Thank you for your time. I appreciate the commitment, and then we meet again. Hello everyone, it's Ben. I'm going to take you how you can create an account with us and start making service orders online. Can be products, can be services, can be lessons, among others.